Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro. My name is Matt, and it's time now for our Sunday catch-up installment. It's supposed to be out yesterday. Instead, it's coming out today. You get the idea. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. We do this twice a week. It's what sold, but only postcards. Only postcards. So, if you're a postcard seller or interested in being a postcard seller, this video is for you. I started making these largely because this is how I learned a lot about postcards and what's collectible, what sells, and really got me interested in them. So hopefully you feel the same way. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Boom. All right. So first up here, let me just get off the screen because you just want to see the goods, right? First up, we have a real photo postcard. This is came from a collection I purchased over the summer of 2020. 2020? Yep, 2020. All real photo postcards, all courthouses, some post offices, few odds and ends in there. Been selling them off pretty consistently now since I got them all listed. This one here is a little bit of a straggler. Been up for a while, $15.99 plus shipping. All these cool looking cars out here in front. Next up, Walt Disney World. Been selling a few Disney World postcards lately. Obviously, this is a Continental Resort with the monorail coming out of there. It is not posted. Not mistake. This is probably like late 70s, early 80s, my guess. This one here sold for $5.06 on an offer I sent out to watchers. Here we have kind of a cool comic postcard, but also, it's got, the whole connection to the Elks and Masons and therefore all of that stuff. Interesting, like it was foreign, but this was back when they were printing them all from Germany, or a lot of them in Germany anyways. 1909, just a kind of an interesting oddball card. Obviously, it's got some condition issues, but doesn't really matter. Listed this one up at $4.95 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Next up, we have Jordan High School in Lewiston, Maine. That's not the whole thing. There's the whole thing. Jordan High School in Lewiston, Maine. Undivided back postcard. There we go. Clearly got a little tear here, some condition issues. This kind of goes to show that, doesn't always matter. Somebody's removed the stamp, so, stamp guy got to it first or just fell off over time. This one here sold for $3.95 plus shipping. Oh, and hey, I forgot to mention how many postcards are in this video. We sold 42 postcards for $3.79. That's 42 postcards for $3.79. So little under $10 a card, about $9.50 a card, not too shabby. So we've got a few bangers here in a minute that will bring up our average for sure. So here we got a $5.95 for the Travis County Courthouse in Austin, Texas. This is a white border. Obviously, you got been mounted at one point. Most buyers don't care. I got $5.95 plus shipping on this one. Levy's Ice Cream House in Pennsylvania. This is Tamaqua, Pennsylvania, to be exact. I had this listed incorrectly for a period of time. I misspelled Levy's because Ivy for E except after C, or if you're spelling Levy's. Just saying. So $27.96. It went out on an offer sent to watchers. and very happy for it. So obviously a chrome postcard, so modern era. Just a really nice view of the big old sign there. And one of the things that you got to remember is there's always crossover appeal with postcards, right? So ice cream shop and ice cream and soda fountain collectibles are huge. So this could have gone to a postcard collector, but it could have also gone to somebody who collects ice cream memorabilia, which is a big collectible category on its own. So if you're selling postcards, you always got to be thinking about the crossover appeal and how you're going to price it. Because I have two markets here, I priced it up and happy for what I got. We got the First Baptist Church in Waynesville, North Carolina. Talked about it a little bit yesterday. The postcards that I got from a eBay lot that I purchased. I purchased the album right off of eBay, and these North Carolina cards have been selling pretty good off of it. They're all linens. They're all the Asheville Postcard Company. And this one here, I mean, they're not huge money, but they're paying for the lot and the rest of the cards. $2.95 plus shipping for this one. Now, the next three cards all came from the collection of Mr. Herbert Love. If you've been watching, you know about this collection. I purchased it from an estate auction, paid about $100 all in, even including shipping it to myself. And been really a wonderful collection. I'm very happy with all of it. There's a lot of really great cards in there. And the next three, I believe, all came from that collection. They're all similarly themed. You'll see what I mean. And yeah, so here's number one with the big swoopy beard. Number two, creepy Santa, heavy mouth breathing on the phone. Ho, 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 ho. What are you wearing? Ho, ho. And third, Santa Claus with his proclamation scroll for everyone to have a Merry Christmas. And he's kind of creepy too, but not as creepy as this guy. So these three cards all went to the same buyer, same order. $28.85 was the total. Here we have readings from Lake Hiawatha in New Jersey. This is a sort of generic readings card. We talked a little bit about this on the last video. It's probably not actually a view from Lake Hiawatha or Hiawatha. Probably just a generic scenic view that they printed readings from on the top here. Like I said, another postcard seller once told me these can go as high as $100 if you've got the right location. I don't know if that's true or what the location might be, but if you know, let me know in the comments. This one sold for $14.95 plus shipping, pretty much as quickly as I listed it. Here we have Standard Oil Company's retorts. I just like that, the name of these things, the retorts. It's kind of like, you're like, hi, big oil barrel, and they're like, allow me to retort. Unposted, divided back. This one also sold for $14.95. It was up a little while, but very happy with that as well. Back to Dover Plains, New York, the third of four postcards that I picked up recently. Again, came from a lot that I purchased right off of eBay. There is an unboxing video where I unboxed a lot of stuff from about a week ago, little over a week ago. And this is one of the cards that sold. I sent out an offer just in bulk to a bunch of cards, and this one sold for $11.96. The other ones from Dover Plains sold for $14.95. So, but you know what? Conversion is king. Happy to get that sale, and let's move on to the next one. A little hard to see here. This is steam shearers at work in a wool shearing facility or factory. And it's a little bit dark. The card itself is a little bit dark, so not really a whole lot we can do about that. Clearly some condition issues. But it was interesting and unique enough. I put it up at $14.95. somebody seemed to agree with me, so they offered 10, and I took it. So happy with that one. Kind of just an interesting postcard. Holb's dining room in New Orleans, Louisiana. Nice sort of dining room interior. Uh, this one kind of looks like it's Albertite. It's around that era. It's similar process, but I wouldn't, it could be. It's definitely not Albertite Company, but it looks like it could be. In any case, nice dining room interior sold for $4.95 plus shipping. This is not a very old postcard. This is probably 1970s, maybe 80s. It's Kent Tavern in Kent Corner, uh, Calais, Vermont. Calais. I'm probably mispronouncing that, so I'm sorry if you are from Calais or Vermont and I'm mispronouncing either Calais or Vermont. There we go. Around 1900. So this obviously reproduction card, still sold very quickly, mind you, for $3.95 plus shipping. So cards like this, typically I will list in the Chrome era, because technically it is the Chrome printing process and just black and white picture. So I'll list it as like black and white Chrome unposted or whatever, right? So here's my actual line here: Kent's Tavern, Kent's Corner, Calais, Vermont, unposted Chrome postcard, Historical Society, right? So clearly indicating that this is not a modern card, so that's not what the customer expects. This one sold rather quick. Swimming pool in Alcoa, Tennessee, unposted, nice card. Again, purchased right off eBay in a lot recently. This one sold for $19.95 plus shipping. And yeah, this one sold. This basically not a lot of Alcoa, Tennessee postcards out there. This one's a pretty interesting view. There was records of it selling before. The last one I think sold for $13. I thought it was cooler than 13, so I listed at 20 without an offer option. My neck of the woods, Tacoma High School, Tacoma, Washington, unposted divided back postcard. Uh, these kind of cool looking school buildings. I've sold a few of Tacoma High School. They're not huge money. This one went for $2.95 plus shipping. You've got a real photo postcard in of a cabin in Alaska. The only reason I know this is in Alaska is it came in a stack and an album where they were mounted, right, with many other Alaska real photo postcards. So I was able to pretty easily identify it. It sold relatively quickly for $2.95 plus shipping. Here we have the North Plaza of the Alvarado in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Detroit Publishing Fostent postcard, unposted, nice condition. This is sold pretty quickly as well. I may have underpriced it just a scotch. $2.95 plus shipping. Now look at this happy couple. Nice studio view, real photo postcard. These have been doing a little better for me lately. Usually if I can't identify, names or location, I'll usually put something like this up for $6.95 plus $1 shipping. Or I might go like $15, make offer plus shipping. Really depends. I just kind of like how there's a very American Gothic element going on to this one that I really like. So $6.95 plus shipping. Here we've got the New Mexico Insane Asylum, Las Vegas, New Mexico. Bought right off of, actually on Mercari. I bought a lot off Mercari for $20, but I had a $10 coupon. And this came in that. I was very surprised to find this in there. I was expecting, I'll probably get a $100, $2, $3 cards. There definitely was a few in there that had some damage, and somehow I got this one in there. It's unposted, really good condition, like crispy good condition, and I put it up for $100. There's a buyer out there who buys pretty much all of the Insane Asylum postcards that I found or find and list, and pretty much right on schedule. He came knocking on my door. I didn't even have a make offer on it. He offered me 40. I said, listen, I've made you a lot of deals on a lot of Insane Asylum postcards. Not this time. This one's too good, too unusual, too uncommon, and too good of condition for me to go that low. He came back to me at $75, and I said, all right, good enough. Tripled my money off that buy and then some, off one card out of the 100. So pretty happy with that. Can't argue with selling a piece of paper for $75, right? We've got a nice motto postcard. I did a live listing recently. Listed a bunch of motto postcards. This came from uh, a again right off of eBay. I think I paid $7 or $8 for the lot of about 50 comic and motto postcards. So this made a third of my money back in one card. Sold for $2.95 plus shipping. We've got Long Beach overlooking the golf course in Michigan City, Indiana. Obviously got some condition issues, right? But an uncommon enough view and a rare enough card in a rare enough location. I had this up at $14.95 plus shipping. I took an offer for $11. Here's the high school in Lorain, Ohio. Obviously, once again, condition issues doesn't matter, right? Customer can see exactly what they're getting. This one here went for $3.95 plus shipping. Schools, hospitals, all that stuff. There's people looking for all of that. Here we've got a New Year's calendar for 1910. I've sold quite a few of these. This does sometimes you'll see them where they actually have a little calendar that's attached to these. Not this one. This one here sold for $1.66 plus shipping. I had it up for I think $1.95 and sent out an offer, so we took it from the collection of Mr. Herbert Loves. Thank you, Herbert. Nice beach scene from an umbrella from Windy Hill, North Carolina. South Carolina. My mistake. Sold pretty much as quickly as I listed it for $3.95 plus shipping. So happy with that. Airplane view from Marysville College in Marysville, Tennessee. Maryville, not Marysville. Maryville. My mistake. This is a linen postcard. Again, sold very quickly. I had it up for $3.95, sent out an offer, sold for $3.55 plus shipping. Here we've got the Palm View Hotel in Weimar, pardon me, Palm Room in Hotel Weimar, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Again, sort of an Albert type looking card. I think it is actually Albert type. Yep, there we go. Oh no, it's Art View. My mistake. The Art View postcards, I would say, is good to put in your subject line or your keywords. That Art View, ARTVUE, is a collector's market from what I'm seeing for these. So, if what are your thoughts? Do you see the same thing? Let me know in the comments. That last one sold for $3.56. Oh wait, Sorry, my mistake. $8.95 plus shipping. So not too shabby. Here we have the Palmer House, Chicago, Illinois. Very common subject, right? Not There's a million Palmer House out there. This is kind of a more detailed, intricate view of it. It's a lot of times you see like sort of broad brushstrokes. This looks very finely detailed. There's the cutoff. There you go. Sold for $4.95 plus shipping. Nice Christmas postcard. Happy Christmas with some holly. Very nice. It is this dark. This could have sold for the hand cancel right here, upper right hand corner. That's a hand cancel on the stamp. So that could have been it. I'm learning about postmarks now. $5.06 plus shipping. Here we've got Lake Mcdonald at Glacier National Park. Real photo postcard, unposted, untouched. I'm guessing probably around 1940s, early 50s, somewhere in there. Sold on an offer sent to watchers for $5.91 plus shipping. Providence Hospital in Columbia, South Carolina. Said it before, I'll say it again. Say it again next video. I'll say it in the video after that. Hospitals, they sell. $2.95 plus $1 shipping. Maybe not huge money, but I'll take it. It's linen. You can tell. You guys can probably, you've been watching, you can see a linen postcard now. I'm going to stop pointing them out. Maybe. All right. So here we have Best Christmas Wishes, Child in White, embossed holly Christmas postcard. It is American art, right? All right, you clap saddle folks. Is this a clap saddle card? It's not signed. Or is this not a clap saddle card? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to find out. I listed it as a clap saddle card. Why? I feel like it is as much of a keyword as it is an accurate, like, artist attribution. So I may be wrong. Let me know again. Leave a comment. Let me know. Be great. That one sold for $8.95 plus shipping, by the way. We have a Palm Row in Calistoga, California. I've sold this exact card multiple times now. Not big money, $5.95, but this one was unposted, nice clean card. Anyone collecting, Calistoga or California, be very happy with this card to add to their collection. So $5.95. It's got the really nice sort of vanishing point perspective. Just a nice card. Yeah. Science Hall at the State Normal School in Alva, Oklahoma. I'll be honest, not sure. This came one of my recent eBay purchases. I had a number of Alva, Oklahoma postcards sell. This one, I believe 2 videos ago, there was one. So yeah, very happy that these are continuing to sell, even with all this writing on the front. Man, there's a story here, but I'm not the one who's going to tell it. Sold for $6.95 plus shipping. Next 2 cards went to the same customer, and they're very nice real photo postcards. This one here sold for $4.95. This is obviously like 1940s era. Such a pretty lady. I always say, on something like this, my keywords are, RPPC, 1940s, studio view, attractive woman, in this case, I said in white dress, right? So, attractive woman, I think, is good enough to get somebody to pick up on it in a search. I use the same keywords on this one, and this one is same thing: RPPC, 1940s studio view, attractive woman on bench with flower. Now, I don't want to hear any argument as to whether or not she's attractive. Keep your opinions to yourself. This is merely a discussion about keywords. So that one here sold for $7.95 plus shipping. Next up, we have Hidden Valley Lodge in Estes Park, Colorado. Chrome postcard from the 1960s, approximately. Really pretty postcard here. This one sold for $6.95 plus shipping. View of the Mississippi River from Eagle Point, High Bridge, Dubuque, Iowa. Again, I love the color of the water in some of these old postcards. This sort of like very aquamarine, almost neon, light blue green. Super cool. Unposted. This one I'm almost certain came from a Goodwill auction lot. It sold for $2.95 plus shipping. Railway depots. I don't care what condition they're in. I'm listing my depots always. I mean, look at this one, right? Like, seen many better days. Every day has been better for this one. Ashland, Wisconsin. This is the Northern Pacific and Omaha Railway postcard. Creased corners, smudged, dirty. I mean, like, this card is beat. You can barely even make out the train. There's writing over the top. There's a postmark over the train. Like, we could probably, there's probably speckles of dirt here and missing fascia, right? $15.95 plus shipping. If you got the right content, it don't matter the condition. And another train one. Talk about jumping forward about a century, half a century, anyways. Here's the very cool Southern Pacific Southern Pacific Steamliner train in Shasta Park. Really nice, really cool chrome postcard. Not super rare by any means, but artist view. You can see the art up here, the colors just pop. Such a cool card. This one here, and you know what? It's gonna be hard not to put this one as the thumbnail. This one here sold for $5.95 plus shipping. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be that. I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be putting together this week some shorter, a little bit more on the instructional side without being like a how-to video. If you have ideas or what kind of videos you'd like to see, these are hopefully going to be some videos that are better for recurring and reference for people who are just looking to get into postcards and wanting to learn about postcards. The first video is going to be just the easy identification of postcard era. So stuff along those lines, let me know, leave it in the comments. There are ways you can support the channel. I have affiliate links down below. You can buy me a coffee, or I go live pretty much every morning for a shipping show. Feel free to pop in and send a super chat. That's cool. Thanks again. We'll catch you on Thursday-ish. Have a great one. Bye-bye.